July 25th, 7:50 in the morning. Got ready to have breakfast. Today I'm probably just gonna, I stayed up till 3 o'clock editing everything, so I might just, right now, go back into bed for a while. There looks like a lot of really neat things to do, like Cat Island and stuff. I'm gonna try and write out a route plan, but yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a little sightseeing around here before I hit the road again, or what. If I do a little sightseeing, it'll probably require me at least another day. But I gotta figure out if I want to be more goal oriented and just pushing forward to get south, or if I want to spend more time actually visiting all the places along the way. This is Catbutt Island right here. Okay, Catbutt Island. The ferry from here comes down to here, and there's this inner road right here, and you can take it all the way back up, catch another ferry right here, come over here, and continue the route out. There's the numbers. So, yeah, I'm just going to try and form a game plan and try and get some rest. Alright, it's 2 o'clock. I was going to go to a viewpoint called Nui Vai, though. I can't stay sitting in the room the whole time. But as I was leaving, my phone card went out, my SIM card. And my experience in Japan made me realize that not all SIM cards you can just pick up at the, down at the corner 7-Eleven or whatever. So I purchased a 90-day one at the airport, but it's 30 days now I've been in Vietnam, and it just went out. So I'm without my data. Google Maps still, the GPS works on it, even though the search mechanism is very limited without data. So I'm gonna run around and, okay, look at this wall. Sorry, squirrel. There's a beautiful wall. Look at that. Anyway, so I'm going to hunt down a Vittel store, and see what happens. So that's looks like what my day is going to be planned for right now, is getting my SIM card back up and working, because I use the data a lot, and maybe tuning up my bicycle. So that's just me updating. I've been coming across, I wanted to stop here because it's a beautiful wall painting. A lot of time and effort went into it, but that symbol right there is a UNESCO World Heritage Foundation symbol. It's something I've been running into a lot in the past. I started explaining it in a clip on the last clip, but that part probably get cut out because of sound quality or something, I don't know. This symbol, I've been running into a lot on like the different gates and stuff. You'll see them in one of my last video. I didn't notice it until I was reviewing the video this morning to see what type of quality it was, and I was like, oh, that's a UNESCO World Heritage symbol. So I ran into them because I was doing the Camino, and the Camino is one of 2 UNESCO World Heritage trails
The only other trail is called the Kimono Kodo in Japan, and that's why I went from Spain to Japan, so I could get registered as a dual pilgrim. Paperwork from Camino, go over there. You do the Kimono Kodo, you get stamp along the way. After you're done, you prove that you did it, and which is about 4 or 5 days. It's not as long as the Camino because it's only about 60-70 kilometers, but it kicks your butt because it's up one mountain and down the other. I think I said that in one of my other videos. But yeah, I don't know how much this area is actually UNESCO World Heritage, like where they filmed King Kong, but I do really appreciate them because it's made my travels very, very enjoyable. All the street cleaners getting rid of their load. They're hard workers. So I just got out of the Patel store. It wasn't anything big. It was just the fact that the internet really sucks where I'm at right now. So I had to rely on my data to do all the uploading and stuff last night. And I went over my 4 gigs. I thought I had 6 gigs a day, but I went over the 4 gigs, which is fairly simple when you're streaming all the time. So staying up till 3 o'clock in the morning, working on editing the videos and stuff. Like I said, it's a fun new hobby and I like it and everything. It gives me something to do while I'm traveling, but it is time consuming. And I have a all new respect for the people that do content. So my hat's off to you guys. I can see why people like Steve Wallace and stuff. Steve Wallace is one of my favorite people on the internet. He does stealth camping. So if you guys don't know who Steve Wallace is, look him up. All his content was like about a half an hour. And I always thought, wow, that's a long time, you know, because you get so used to 15-minute videos that your attention span shortens, you know. So anything over 10-15 minutes, you know, it's like it's hard to, it's a struggle to get through. And so I realized that no matter how short you try and keep it, all my videos are ending up to be 20 minutes, 25 minutes. So yeah, I can see almost like a half an hour is normal if you're just trying to fit an all day, you know, all your activities for the day into one video. So anyway, yeah, so I just added a little extra data for the day. I was just thinking about going old school, and I'm glad I'm on this side of town. There's Tokyo Life. If I can't find a sleeping bag, maybe I'll get a big old puffy jacket, and we'll do it that way. Okay. That's awesome. Tables. Fish. Oh, that's an awesome way to feed. That's awesome in here. What a nice restaurant. That's awesome. Yeah, what a unique restaurant. That's cool. This is such a good concept for a spot to have a coffee shop and a restaurant. I've never seen anything like this. That's cool. That's cool. So Sun World, that's what the roller coaster is. I haven't seen it running yet, so I don't know if it's functioning. today's coming to an end. I'm just down here by the roller coaster ride again. My hostel is just immediately over that direction. This is the fairground or whatever their version of Disneyland is or something. It's basically abandoned. A lot of stuff around here doesn't look like it's ever really taken off. They keep it up though. I mean, the fountains are on, lights are on. The guys were hanging these yesterday. I saw them doing that. But today I got my new hat. I bought enough data for one day. I just had to try and stay under 4 gigs a day. Yeah, so I had to get that other white bicycle hat. I'm sorry, I know I just said something earlier about my boots and letting go of my ego so I could get something, you know, proper, but that helmet was just way too ugly, dog. I mean, that was way too ugly. So anyway, I got something more that fits in with the locals around here, New York. But yeah, all right. So the day's coming to an end. I'm gonna try and figure out what I want to do. There's a peak, like a viewpoint in that direction that I want to see, but the ferry to the island is that direction. So opposite directions. So I might get up in the morning, hit the viewpoint that's on the other side of the bridge. The bridge I do not like crossing, but yeah, then maybe catch the ferry later. I don't know. I have to check what time the ferry times are, but yeah, the day's coming to an end. I didn't do much today. It was my day off, my zero. And yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna probably do a little more exploring. I think I want to hit the island because if I don't do the things while I'm in this area, it might slow me down a little, but I still have 2 months. You know, I've only been here 30 days now. So yeah, so that's the direction I think I'm going. There's a route there too, by the way. You take one ferry in, and then on the west side and the southwest side, there's another ferry, and you bypass the CT-06 a little. So the CT-06 looks like it runs pretty well along the coast, so I just avoid that. Anyway, bye.